Let's talk about 7 foods that you're not going to be able to afford by the end of this year. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about 7 foods that's going to become unaffordable by the end of 2023. So, Yahoo Finance has came out with this study, and today I read it and I thought this would make a great video for my community members. So let's get to this. The first one is beef. I grabbed canned beef, roast beef. I didn't want to get my freezer foods out, but I wanted to bring this to your attention that beef is at an all-time high than it has been in years. Due to the droughts and the rising costs and the meat packaging plants closing and so on and so forth, ground beef has rose like 20% in the last few years. At least from the last year to this year, I know it has. Because every time I go to buy ground beef, I want to cry. Anybody else feel that way? Comment below. It's ridiculous. Steaks are the same way. If you want a chuck roast, like I want here and there to make burnt, poor man burnt ends, it's the same way. But they're saying that it has rose 20% for the ground beef. They don't say about steaks or anything like that. But yes, beef prices have rose 20% in the last year. And they said in the next couple years it's going to continue to rise. Number 2 on the list is oranges. Thanks to the hurricane winds and the greening disease, they said that orange juice has skyrocketed 17.5%. I believe that. I would say maybe the number would be even like 20%. Because $10 for a gallon of orange juice is just plumb ridiculous. I don't have orange juice on here. I have frozen cans of orange juice in my freezer. Again, I'm not trying to get my orange juice out of the freezer. It is hot. It's like, I feel like of 106 degrees right here right now. So yeah, that's why I'm not getting my cold foods out. Number 3 on the list, peaches. Fresh peaches. I am a Georgia girl. I'm originally born and raised Georgia, even though I'm living here in Florida right now. I know what Georgia peaches taste like. They don't taste the same this year. And several of my other people have said the same thing. They're really kind of rock hard. They're not as sweet. There's just something different about them. But they have been like a low harvest. There's only been like a 40% of the crop to actually produce this year due to the bad drought. And they're saying that there has been up to a 50% increase in the price of the peaches. Georgia is your main producer of peaches. Number 4, bread. Bread, flour, so on and so forth. Your cereal prices. Anybody buys cereal, you know the prices have went up. Bread has went up. It's outrageous. They say the white bread has increased by 15%, whole wheat by 11%. I think that's a little low, but I'm sure they're going by the nationwide averages, so we'll go with it. Number 5, processed foods like the frozen fruits and veggies. They give the veggies, for the frozen veggies, it's rose 17%. They didn't give one for fruits. Canned veggies is up 5% right there. And I'll use the peaches again. Your canned fruits have rose up 8% this year from last year. There is a canning shortage, as we all know. going back to the bread, you know, there's the Russian invasion of Ukraine that's really putting a damper on our flour and bread shortage. Number 6, good old olive oil is what they're really picking out on this one. All of our oils are really in short supply, but they're really picking out olive oil for the end of this year, saying it is the 26-year high, as in a 32 to 50% increase thanks to the droughts, the heat waves, and the water shortages. Excuse me. And another thing, number 7, which I don't have up here, is chocolate. There's been a 14% increase due to crop disease and extreme weather conditions. That is crazy. We have to have our chocolate, don't we, women? Our ladies of the community. So that's the 7 foods that you're not going to be able to afford by the end of the year, is what Yahoo Finance is saying. I know the beef is new. The chocolate, we had the supposed Halloween candy shortage about this time last year too. So we're coming up on that. I can see that happening in a few weeks. The oranges, the peaches, the mandarins, and stuff like that, we all kind of knew about. The bread, the canned foods. If you can stock up on, I would start stocking up on, y'all. I really would. It was brought to my attention that some people don't want to subscribe because they think it costs. It does not cost. It is totally free to join this community. Hit that subscribe button. It don't cost a thing. It really doesn't. And you can just get notified. You know, you can click it, and then you can hit that bell icon and hit all, and you get all the notifications of when we have another video. Thank you for joining our community. It's growing leaps and bounds. It has done my heart so good to see each and one of y'all comment. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for sharing your tips. I will start at certain videos actually sharing some of y'all's tips in future videos. So keep them coming. I enjoy reading and commenting back to each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Watch out for the newest video. I've got several of them coming up on stockpiling for the winter time and everything else. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the flip side. God bless.